Hey, how's it going, guys? Markel here, Tech Reviews, back with another video. So I'm sure you guys watched the event today with Microsoft and how they showed the Surface Duo 2, because that was really the only thing I was really interested in seeing, even though I was intrigued by the new Surface Pro 8 and their specs, and then the last laptop that they showed, that was pretty nice. I gotta give them credit for that with that hinge. That was pretty nice. Okay, so let's talk about this device, because I used this device yesterday as my only device, and let's talk about the Surface Duo 2. The first thing I want to say about that event was it wasn't a bad event. When it came to the Duo 2, I was glad to see that they had the AAA Snapdragon as the new processor. They didn't mention RAM, but as I looked and found other sources, it's only going to have 8 gigabytes of RAM, and I'll get back to that in a second, or in a little bit. The cameras, I didn't really care about the cameras. I'm sure the influencers are going to tell you guys these cameras are great and wonderful and all that good stuff, which is cool, but I was never going to have this thing out taking photos and videos with it. So for me, I didn't care about the cameras. The screen itself, the way it looks now, is pretty much the way it is. They did add, some bells and whistles here on the back, lighting it up, making a noise, letting you know you missed phone calls or you have phone calls and whatnot, and all that's all well and fine, but you still need a smartwatch, or either you're gonna have to open it up, because it's not like it's telling you who the call is from. There's not enough room here to put all that. It's just letting you know that you missed a call, so you still gotta open it up unless you put in a smartwatch. So that's what I have, is a smartwatch. So anything that comes up, I can just go to my watch. I'm wearing my Apple Watch right now, but basically if anything comes up, I can go to it from my smartwatch. So you still would need something like that. But there were a lot of positive things that came out about the new one, okay? They did improve the screen, and like I said, the high refresh rate, the Snapdragon 88, much better processor. But man, let's get to this RAM. Now, yesterday, I had a Zoom call, which I had the small box here in the corner. I had 2 apps open. Within 5 minutes, this side crashed. The Zoom call was still going, this side was still up. So once it came back up, I got it to come back up, and I had everything I had there before. Okay, I'm thinking, all right, that's just a little glitch. About 10 minutes later, the whole thing went black. It rebooted. I turned it back on, went back through it again. Within 10 minutes again, boom, shut down again. So for me, it doesn't have, sorry about that, it doesn't have enough RAM. If you go through and you watch a lot of these reviews on this device from people who actually use it as their work device, there's not enough processing power here. There's just not enough RAM for everything that this thing is able to do on this particular device. Going to the 888, putting in 8 gigabytes of RAM, including some new features that they mentioned, with using it with the Surface Pro 8 or with any pretty much Surface device, I honestly believe it's not enough RAM for people who are actually going to use this thing for what it was intended for, which is productivity, multitasking. You're just watching social media, scrolling through Instagram, Facebook, watching YouTube. This works fine. It works great for that. But if you're actually going to use these groups, you're going to try to do meetings, you're going to actually try to make this your productivity monster, this is not enough RAM. But even the Z Fold, which can't do everything that this does, it has 12 gigs of RAM as a baseline, right? Dude, I have a Chromebook that's 4 gigabytes of RAM that can do all this with a Zoom call and not crash. So for me, it's just not enough RAM. Here's the last thing I'll say. Why would someone spend $1,500 for this when Microsoft has shown within the first 6 months they will put this on a fire sale because it's not selling? It went from $13.99 to $865 in less than 6 months. You wait 7 months, 8 months, it'll be under $600. You wait 10 months, 11 months like I did, you'll pay less than $500 for the exact same device. This is a great piece of engineering, man. This thing is great. Cannot lie. I love this thing, dude. It does a lot of great things. It just does not have enough RAM in my opinion. It's just not enough. But after what it just did, because this reminds me of LG, right? And it reminds me of Google in a way, because they'll make a product, it's a great product, but if it doesn't sell the way they want it to sell, they'll discount the hell out of it just to get rid of it, and then they discontinue it. So why would I spend $1,500 on October 5th? If I wait till February, it'll be half the cost. If I wait till July or August, it'll be $600. If I wait till September, when it got released, it'll be less than $500. So it makes no sense to me why someone would do that, knowing now what the history of this device is. Last thing I'll bring up is this. Android 10. This thing has been on Android 10 since it was released a year ago. The new devices coming out on October 5th are going to be released with Android 11. We're getting ready to get into Android 12. I have yet to hear or see a press release where this device will be going to Android 11 or Android 12. There's like nothing, just silence, no support. They made no announcements at this event about this device, nothing about support. So I just don't see a long shelf life for this device. I see maybe one, possibly two more times they may put it out before they discontinue it, because you've already shown people you're willing to discount the hell out of this to get rid of it if people just wait. Well, now that people know, just like with LG, who buys an LG phone when it's first released knowing in 2 months it's gonna be on sale? Same with this. Why would I spend $1,500 knowing it's gonna be on sale? Makes no sense. And you're not showing me that you're going to support the device. I'm still on Android 10, have not moved to Android 11. And we're about to go to Android 12. So, I don't know, man. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section about this, but I just don't see this thing having a long shelf life unless some miracle occurs in between and people get it in their hands and they figure, hey, you know, this is just as good as the Fold. I don't really see that because the Fold and this is two completely different devices, but you never know, you know. Miracles happen every day, but in my honest opinion, I just don't see this having a long shelf life. All right, guys, that's it. I appreciate everybody watching as always. Till the next time, I'm out.